we do it. Where you catch us that we be in that pulpit. Always catch a vibe, we a movement. You should just subscribe because we too lit. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, watch them scream out, ah, yeah.
The love of the hustle is a mirror of the way we grind.
It's
the Pulpit Podcast, baby. Season 4. Episode 89.
Yeah.
What the business is.
What the
It's the
business
man with the
is.
plan, Big Cash.
Big Cash.
And that's cuz with the bus, Big Bo.
Big Bo.
And you know we got that food for you. So we back
For
to recording on
sure.
Sunday.
Oh,
So
wow.
now the disclaimer goes perfect as it was intended to be. So without further ado, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel
Hallelujah.
or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, you know I got to do it.
Gots to do
I
it.
said the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or
Hallelujah.
religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that.
Straight like that.
And y'all know, this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity,
Yeah.
motivation, inspiration, and most importantly, love.
Love.
So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation. You know, I keep them on deck. People are going to love and admire your light as long as it doesn't shine in their lane. And just to give you the idea of that, what that is, an example. It's like when you're doing big things and you're starting to get pressed, you know what I'm saying? You're starting to get love for it. A person that is used to getting the most love might not like it now because you're shining on their moment. Or
In
they
their
think
lane.
you're shining on their moment. Like they think that's the key.
Think.
It's enough for everybody. You know,
Stop
but
being greedy.
those type of people you don't want in your life. And it's a lot of people like that you will find out along the way. Like they haters. Those are the key haters. Like they got their own and still don't want you to come up.
Hey, regardless, we're gonna illuminate.
We're gonna illuminate. Tell them what it is. Baby, it is 2024.
Yeah.
The Pulpit Podcast, boys.
It's another one.
We was on a little break, you know what I'm saying? We get our
Them
minds right, you know, and just come
podcast
back and get ready for the next year of the show. This year's season is going to be a good one. We got like an interactive show that'll be popping off probably like in a week or two, where whatever we talk about on this podcast, we will talk about with our guests on video, but you guys will be able to interact with us real time.
Say that.
So if y'all disagree with Bo and Kev,
Man.
now you can talk shit to us directly, and we gonna talk shit right
right
the
back.
fuck
Right
back.
the fuck
So
back.
just be ready for it.
Yeah, we
Ain't
gonna
nothing
talk shit.
changed. We gonna talk our shit.
Man.
You feel me? But we gonna start this out. First, we got to give love to a Naptown legend. We want to say shout out and rest in peace to Jerry Wade.
Rest in peace,
You don't know who
Jerry
Jerry Wade
Wade.
is. Everybody in Naptown
Mr.
should.
Lover,
Should.
man.
He's a loving man.
Yeah, the lover, man.
If you ever was riding around or you was with your parents late night, around what was like 10, 30, 11
Shoot.
o'clock,
It's
maybe
about after 8.
after 8.
They
The
playing the
deep
lover,
voice,
man.
yeah, the deep voice dude that come on there playing all the sultry music. Yeah, Jerry
Well,
Wade, the lover, man.
One of the things I want to say, because Jerry Wade has been getting all his flowers that he deserves.
Yeah,
That's
you do
right,
deserve
that's
it.
From
right.
all over, from
Yeah.
from different media people, media outlets, whether it's sports, TV news, country music, R&B.
Yeah.
He's been getting his props. But one of the things that I have yet to hear anybody talk about is what Jerry Wade did for the hip hop scene in
Say
Naptown.
that, Bo. Say
Okay,
that.
speak on it.
The Rink.
The Rink.
He was the DJ MC for the Rink. And at the Rink on Sundays, especially like 94, 95,
Yeah.
it was a hip hop, tunnel for us, for especially the East Side. You know what I'm saying?
East Side?
Warren
East Side,
Central,
East Side.
LC, Lawrence North. North Central was coming through deep. All of IPS. This
all the IPS.
like I said all of IPS.
We didn't even gonna break it
All
apart. I gotta
of
rep
IPS.
Arlington AHS,
Yeah,
but
no.
all of
All of
IPS.
IPS. We would come there on Sundays, All they played was hip hop.
Yeah.
And then also too, he gave us a platform for battle rapping. This is how I found out my cousin could rap.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey.
cuz, like, give me the mic.
Give me the
You know what
mic.
I'm
Let
saying?
me get out of my way. Let me do my thing.
You know what I'm saying? And there's so many people, music wise, that like grew up. That like it was some younger cats who was watching like you, AP, Dark.
Yeah.
You know, get on stage. That was like, I want to do this now. What's the guy do? Bishop. He was young, but he would get on stage and start performing. Jerry Wade
created that lane.
Created
That was that
lane,
lane.
a hip hop lane for us.
It was
To
that
like, okay,
lane.
now
We needed that too because there wasn't nobody really doing it like that.
It was nothing. It was nothing.
We didn't have that. Like, and with me, like I had been battling. You know, if you ever been in the IPS school, I mean, I don't know about the township schools, but I know in IPS, lunchtime was battle time.
No,
You know what I'm saying? We had the people from the band. They had the pencil, beats on the table. Hey, you got to bring your game. And, I'm the battle supreme. Nobody wanted to battle me. A lot of times I just sit there and chill and listen to other people. They were like, nah, you don't want to mess with Kev. You don't want to mess with Kev.
Problems.
And then when I was at the rink, I seen these people up there doing their thing. I'm just like, hey, is this open to anybody?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah,
Hey,
come on up.
Jerry Wade,
literally, hand me the mic.
Here's your mic.
Hey,
get on up there
let
and
me
do
show
it.
y'all boys how to do this thing. And that started Dialect. That started Big Kev. You know what I'm saying? Those are all foundation builders. So I definitely want to say rest in peace to Jerry Wade, the Naptown legend.
That's right.
I definitely
Rest
give him
in
his
peace,
flowers.
Jerry.
Great guy.
Great guy. Yeah.
Like I mean, you could be just walking downtown and see Jerry Wade. Jerry Wade, what up?
Yeah.
Give you pound.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a part of the community. Hey, we lost a good one.
We lost a good one. Rest in peace, Jerry. All right. Without further ado, let's get into the real shit. So,
Okay, what's the
real shit?
while we was away,
took a hiatus.
we took a hiatus, and there was some things that jumped off. And the first thing we got to talk about is the Cat Williams interview on Shay Club Shay Shay.
Club Shay.
Okay, so after watching the 3-hour video,
Yes,
3-hour interview, I ain't never in life sat there for 3 hours and watched the whole damn interview on nobody's podcast, to be honest with you.
I have.
But it was entertaining. He kept me wanting to understand and hear his point of view, you know what I'm saying? Because his ideas and thoughts is totally different than most people, but it's a lot of validity to it. I think it's like this. If you know, he's a comedian, right?
Yeah,
so you don't know what parts are the comedic side and what parts are the truth side, but it's a lot of truth in it. Either way it goes, what I looked at from what I seen, nobody checked him really.
Nobody
can't.
checked him.
You see what I'm saying? Like nobody checked him at all. Like the same, they might say something slick to him, like he on drugs or
they might
he's sporadic.
kill him, but yeah, they never stated the facts.
They never said anything
was
that
like,
he said was not factual, which makes you have to open an eye like, wait a minute.
I mean, with the whole thing, to me, it was a performance.
Oh, it was definitely a performance.
It was a beautiful comedic performance. He did his damn thing. Like, all right.
It was some
I'm
truth
getting
telling and some jokes.
Yeah, no, he was telling jokes. He was telling a lot of jokes.
Yeah, he was telling a lot of jokes.
The thing about, going after all the comedians, they all seem factual. It's when he started talking about his real life, it's like
that's where the comedic side.
Like are these jokes?
3,000 books in a whatever short span that he said is kind of wild. I mean, I get it. You're a brainiac.
Bro.
You like to read, but goddamn, if 3,000 books is 3,000 books.
Hey, my man said he was a 13-year-old runaway living
with prostitutes.
Living amongst prostitutes and drug dealers.
He was Money Mike before Money Mike even came about 20 years later.
Going to the library and getting his education and then
some of it was far-fetched, but
stealing
but stuff he said, he had a whole storyline. He had a movie. He was trying to basically like pitch a movie for somebody, a movie idea about the story of Cat Williams. And anytime you do a story, you got to throw some, you got to throw some.
It was great. It was great.
It was great. What I do take from it is that I'm just going to say this. When I think of the Illuminati, everybody talks about the Illuminati. I think the Illuminati is real, but I don't think it's real in the way people try to say. I just think it's a whole bunch of rich people who are friends. It's like, you watch my back, I watch your type mentality, right? And they're going to cover up in all facets and all levels of society. They're friends. So it's going to be like you're protected on everything, right? So you got judges, you got lawyers, you got judicial people, you got law enforcement people, you got, political people, you got entertainers. They are all friends. So if you cover all those bases, you're protected. So if you want to be a pedophile, a perverse individual, and they're perverse and everybody's keeping each other secret, you're never going to get in trouble until somebody, really breaks, out of alignment of what it is, right? And then, what comes with that, secret societies, you know how it goes. But I definitely do think I definitely do think people sell their soul for riches. I don't think that's any lies in what he's saying, right? Like, a lot of these people, you offer them the right thing, they'll do whatever. They'll do something strange for some change. You know what I'm saying?
Change for some change.
For real.
Not Mike Epps.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Mike Epps, quote Mike Epps is what it says, do something strange for some change. And if you listen to like the comedians he really didn't drag, they tell you the truth. Like Mike Epps even said that he was like, when I found out what it took to be an actor really, you know what I'm saying, and really chase that, I didn't want it. I just wanted to go back to being a comedian, right? This is what I do. It's too much politics and other things that come with being a head star, a head actor or actress in the Hollywood scene. There's so much that comes with it that a lot of people ain't with it, you know what I'm saying? But
shouldn't be, but it's a lot of people are with it.
Oh, there's a lot of people with it.
Yeah, they with the shits.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you can see a lot of the people that don't get pressed ain't with it, and you wonder why they're not up there like other people. It's a reason. Because they just as talented. You know what I'm saying? When you look at they stand up, you look at some of them, the movies they done, I'm like, hey, it's the same thing as, oh boy, why ain't he getting this shot? But he wouldn't play ball, most likely.
Ball.
It's a lot of reality what Kat said. It was definitely eye-opening for 2024. Balls. Yeah, play balls.
Play balls.
Yeah, hey, you run with that how you want to run with it. You know what I'm saying? It could be literal or physical, however you want it. You know what I'm saying?
Get you some muscle balls.
Yeah, a lot of people out there, you know what I'm saying? But the way Cat Williams delivered it was hilarious.
Yeah,
like he was like, it was a $20 million. He was at a $20 million deal on the table. He was at two people was at the thing. It was like one of us had to cut off our sideburns and cut off our hair, and we was gonna get $20 million. And he said one of us is Cat Williams and one of us is Ludacris.
My favorite part is when he called Kevin Hart a plant, and then he was like, I guess people just don't understand what these words mean.
He said, or maybe you people do not understand what these words mean.
What these words mean.
That shit is hilarious.
But when you really think about it, like if you think about what he's saying, and if you're in the business and you pay attention to it, it does have a lot of validity to it. He came from, it's very questionable. He came from the East Coast doing his shows. Nobody really comes to Hollywood and just takes over. He said he had his own show and the Soul Plane movie already ready to go when he came over there.
He did.
Yeah, I haven't, and he did. He really did. Because he just kind of, I remember him was Toy Soldiers.
Yeah, Paper Soldiers. Paper Soldiers.
Paper Soldiers.
Then all of a sudden, he had a TV show.
All of a sudden, he had a TV show and he had Soul Plane, his own movie. People don't realize that's Kevin Hart's movie, really.
Paper Soldiers was straight bootleg.
It was straight bootleg. It was Tubi. It was Tubi before Tubi.
Tubi before Tubi.
It was not in the theaters. It was like straight bootleg.
Yeah. And so, like, what I look at is I think, and Dave Chappelle, you know, like, I wanted to talk about this after everybody else got their little spill on it, because a lot of people have said something back to it, like he basically said, you know, he don't want no smoke, really, pretty much in the gist of it, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. But just own up to it. If a rapper takes a line from another rapper, you have to pay homage to that rapper you took the line from. It is a lot of people, like I've heard it in music. A lot of people steal lines. They might modify it and change it, but that's paying homage to that rapper, and we know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you did it, said, don't come and like act like it was your comedic genius that came up with that, you know what I'm saying? And that was originality, because everybody takes from everybody in their way they deliver their show or whatever, right? So I get what Dave is saying. Like, he's kind of protect the comedic family in general, right? When he said what he said was like, he don't want to see their public business of comedic. It's almost like when you're in the sports and y'all got something that, it's a rift between the teams.
But it was still a joke too. Don't get it twisted.
It's a joke, but Dave was joking too, but he was kind of serious. They both, like Cat Williams and Dave, do this type of humor where you got to really decipher which one's the joke and which one's the real life. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really like so close neck and neck. But I'm just saying, like, it's like if a team has a rift and they have, like how Jordan Poole and Draymond Green, if we didn't see that on video and they handle it internally, I guarantee you Jordan Poole would still be there as a Warrior. Because they could have squashed him. They could have, but once the media gets to it, bro, they fight all the time. Yeah, they do. That's what they said. The reason why they had to get rid of Jordan Poole is because everybody was showing that video every day, multiple times a day, having their own opinion about it. Jordan Poole couldn't go nowhere without him talking about getting knocked out. You have a story, perfect example, how Haslam talked about James Johnson on the Pacers. You wouldn't have known that till he decided to get on the podcast and say it. He said he banged somebody up and then he hugged the dude. Now, that would have happened while that dude was there in the same real time. James Johnson, one of them, couldn't have been on the team because whoa, what's going on over in Miami?
And folks don't realize James Johnson is a martial artist.
Yeah, he a martial artist. MMA. I don't know why he was talking crazy to that man anyway.
Do not mess with that guy. And that's why I love that he's on the Pacers.
Yeah, and that's why I'm just saying, though, they would have handled it internally. That's what Dave is saying. He's coming from an old man, you know what I'm saying, old head, you know what I'm saying, respected.
But it was also still jokes. It was still some jokes.
I mean, but reality can be said in a joke, too. You know what I'm saying? Said in just regardless. But anyway it go, I just think Cat Williams opened people's eyes in 2024 about what's to come, basically, I would say. So it was great. I want to say shout out to Shannon Sharp doing his thing.
Shannon Sharp,
I want to give him love because this is the thing about it. He's one that's not the aesthetically pleasing individual. Like, he has a, speech impediment and things of that nature. So people might not give him that jump shot or wouldn't have gave him the jump shot that he has now on his own platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to look for Shannon Sharp really to be giving a show. He doing his own thing, you know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith looked out for him because he's entertaining. He's entertaining. Skip, we see he didn't let him shine. He didn't want to let him shine, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why they always were beefing.
I'm about to say it right now. Shannon Sharp, I love what you have done. CBS tried to play you.
Yeah, they did.
CBS thought like, hey, this is just some
flash in the pan.
Flash in the pan, jock, don't know sports. We get rid of you.
Yeah.
You go to Undisputed, make a big name for yourself. You leave Undisputed and got all these people.
Hey, you want to know what? It fits exactly what I just said for the motivational, inspirational part. People are going to love you and admire you as long as your light doesn't shine in their lane. And that's what he was doing to Skip.
Man,
Skip
bro. Didn't want to. Now.
Skip see now. Now his ratings is.
He was talking that shit. Skip like man.
And First Take ratings is. And the first take was already up. And this is why I give props to Stephen A. Smith. No. Their rating was A1, but now they do the roof. You know what I'm saying? Because now he has a dynamic that they disagree, but they have a brotherhood. Like, if you watch it,
ain't gonna be disrespectful.
Like, it ain't disrespectful. Like Skip and Shannon got, you know what I'm saying, to the part where he gives love to Shannon Sharp for knowing his shit. You know what I'm saying? That is a Hall of Famer over there.
Man,
that is a champion over there. How are you going to not take what he says seriously about sports?
Belittle him.
He would know the ins and outs of sports. He's done it. So this little white dude over here telling me that I can't have an opinion about Tom Brady or things of that nature, and I played the game? Like, nah. He's at the right spot. I played against that guy. Man. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Love Shay Shay. You feel me? They doing their thing. They did numbers to over 50 million views for that Cat Williams interview. Mm-hmm. He probably got another 20, 30 million subscribers. So shout out to Shannon Sharp. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He's setting the lane. That's aspirations. People hope to get to where he's at. You know what I'm saying? He's the same thing that we do. You know what I'm saying? So you hope to be able to interview certain individuals of that caliber and be able to do your own thing, your own show. So, all right. So speaking is a perfect segue into.
What you saying? What you saying?
Speaking.
Perfect segue.
So speaking, this is a perfect segue into the next topic.
Okay.
After this interview, everybody want to drag. Well, not everybody, but women in general. Not all women, but women want to drag Shannon Sharp. For one, they say, what grown man has the name Shay Shay? It's a lot of grown men that have different type of nicknames that this family gave him. You don't know the reason why, you know what I'm saying? But that's a nickname. Why does he have to be generalized as being gay, soft, feminine for having the name Shay Shay? That's one thing. Then he has a stylist, which from what I heard is a family member that sits next to him in the games. And the first thing women want to do is say, Shannon Sharp is gay.
That's wild,
That's
man.
his lover. And he's putting it in front of our faces and y'all don't want to realize and da-da-da-da. Why do it always seem like we have to be emasculated all the time? And then first thing y'all say is this. Y'all always want to say men don't protect women, right? That's the one thing they run with. Like, y'all don't protect women and y'all let everything happen to us. Well, where's the protection for a black man? Like, you tearing this man's name down or trying to tear this man's name down. And just, you know, these accusations have no validity to him. Like, now, have you seen him on a date with a dude, you know what I'm saying, a random dude? Then y'all try to say because he don't show you any woman, because he doesn't give you visual proof of who he messed with, he got to be gay. He ain't married, he got to be gay.
Hey, I'm going to just go on and state the facts. This is like a cheater, you know, that's been, you know, doing their thing.
Yeah.
Man or woman.
Right.
Yep. They're cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go against their significant other thinking that they're cheating.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to say this. All you so-called women that say you're women, but you're gay and you've done some gay stuff.
Ooh. That's that trigger button.
You've done some gay stuff. Don't put that on us.
Don't put that on us.
Don't you do
We don't operate the same.
It was funny. I was telling Cuz when we was talking about this when it happened, and we was kind of getting formulated about what the podcast was going to be about when we started recording again. And I told him that this kind of ticked me off because one thing about it is, I feel like, now I've said this before, a high percentage, I won't put an exact number on it, but a high percentage of women are bisexual or bi-curious. And the reason I say this is because it's the comments that you guys make about other women. That men, straight men, you know what I'm saying? I'll say straight men who have no curiosity whatsoever would never say a day in their life. Like, women will really be like, give a compliment to a woman's body. Oh, and I ain't saying that she has a nice body or she work out, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she do her thing in the gym or whatever, right? That can be something that's cool and, you know, and totally respectful.
Mm-hmm.
But when you say, oh, she got a fat ass. Oh, she got some big titties. That is a little bit different. That to me, you're looking at.
I don't have a problem with that.
I'm just saying though, you are giving it a different type of adjective than just saying that it's a nice body. You know what I'm saying? I know she work out, you know what I'm saying? She do her thing. She's on fitness. She has her nutrition right, whatever it may be, right? Like, you can see a dude like, oh, he a big dude. He swole. He hit the gym.
Yeah,
that's the G way to keep it. But if you was like, damn, the way your muscles glisten in the sun.
Nah.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? When you add those adjectives.
What's that, Martin?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Damn, the way your muscles glisten in that sun, boy, I can tell you work out. You see how the delivery is different?
Yeah, it's a different delivery.
Women, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you see a lot of women, they'll kiss women. You don't see regular niggas just kiss niggas because they drunk.
Nah.
like you see,
They
like
shouldn't.
if you do it, you claim it. I'm just saying though, women will be in a group setting of women who say they're all straight and will just kiss another girl just to be kissing them. You not gonna see that with a whole bunch of real straight dudes. Period. And that's the thing about it. So y'all
you
try
might
to
not even see that with some gay dudes.
You might not, but I'm just saying if you did, it's understandable. But it's understandable. I'm just saying if you did, it's understandable though.
It's like I don't want to kiss him.
Yeah, but like he's not my type. What do you think? Gay guys kiss every gay guy? No. But I'm just saying though.
Hilarious.
But you'll see, like, you go to a club. I guarantee you'll see some women offer the drink, offer the drugs.
Oh, yeah, they be making out.
Kissing and making out. And they might not ever kissed a girl in their life and just doing it just because they're in that scenery and they're in that vibe. Ain't no nigga.
Did somebody make a song talk about I
kissed a girl and I liked it. Yep. There you go. Ain't no real nigga curious about that. Who has no curiosity whatsoever is gonna just kiss a dude for no reason. Like,
He
man,
said for no reason.
There's no reason. Oh man, the beat was banging, man, and I had some drinks in me, man. So I decided to just go ahead and kiss you.
Nah.
But I ain't gay. That's the first thing he say. But I ain't gay though. Like, oh, we about to fight, dog. But you see what I'm saying though? It's a different delivery. But I respect either way it is. But stop trying to say, if we say something back to y'all, we're acting like a girl. If we wear a certain color, we're acting like a girl or we're gay. If we hang with dudes, you know what I'm saying? But you don't know that we might have been took a gang of females down. We maybe keep our business real low. Doesn't mean you're gay.
I don't give a fuck.
I get that, but I'm just saying
if I wear a pink shirt and you think I'm gay because I wear a pink shirt, fuck you.
I get
Like,
that.
like,
You shouldn't, but I'm just saying it shouldn't be that way though. I'm just saying if you're going to cry wolf, I'm just saying if you're going to cry wolf and say that.
Stupid people out here.
Okay,
man.
so perfect example what they did to you, but I'm speaking for the people who want to say if a woman can wear what she want to wear, right? So she shouldn't be judged, right? When a woman wears a short skirt, cleavage showing, so you're not supposed to think she's ready to go on the first date. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to think she's about to start activity. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to think that because she's just a woman and she wants to wear it. When a man wears a pink shirt, like he was saying, why does it have to be equated he's gay? Pink is a color that can be matched and blended and look real good on certain skin colors.
Shit.
You just gotta know what to rock. You know what I'm saying? Like Cameron rocked the pink, and I don't think Cameron's gay. But
I don't know what anybody is. I don't care.
But I'm just saying but it's correlated. The color, I'm just saying the color is correlated with a status. And that's wrong.
I've been rocking pink polos since '86 with K-Swiss. Like this is my
style. Bars.
Yeah.
That was bars right there. You feel me? He rap a little bit too.
Yeah, I do.
He do a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But like that's my style. Like man, my mama had me in the pink polos with the
and you should be who you gonna be. Yeah, you
plaid shorts with some K-Swiss.
Yeah, I had some canary yellow.
Man,
I think them shorts that I got ripped when I fell off that swing was canary yellow back in the day.
Oh no, those niggas some grape smugglers.
Hey, I was a kid, nigga. Some grape smugglers, nigga. Those some grape smugglers.
Those some tight ass shorts. Them motherfuckers ripped. Like I had to give you my extra pair.
Hey, well shit. I tried to jump off that swing, nigga. It was que sera. But that's my point. A color should make you a certain status. What you choose in life and truly are should make you that status.
But going back to Shannon Sharp, even if he's hanging out with some gay person, doesn't make him gay.
That's my point. That's the whole thing. Why does he have to be like? And everybody's posting it. Like when I see mostly women, it was a little pic collage.
But the thing
and
is,
they put the little sister. It was like
2 years old though.
It's old, but that he got that press.
He got hot with this
hot right now.
Cat Williams. So like people start jumping. It's like, man, y'all
behind the
stop.
Yeah, come on, man. Stop. Until you see that man kissing another man or holding hands with another man,
and who cares?
Or comes out, don't say. Well, I'm just saying, you would just claim what you are. And you respect whatever a person is. But they just always coming up there trying to tear somebody down without facts gets on my nerves. It truly does. It truly does. Especially like when they always try to, you soft or you stay out of women's business, like, or you acting like a girl. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you talk crazy to me, I don't give a fuck who you are, what gender, what color. I'm gonna handle my business. Period. It ain't because you're a woman, I can't say nothing back. I get it. I would never put my hands on a woman, but I definitely would have a conversation with you about disrespect or whatever you saying is out of pocket.
I stay off of online beefs. But
I'm talking about in general, period. But, if it jump off.
But if you acting like a dumb bitch, I'm going to say you acting like a dumb bitch. Period. I don't care. I don't care if it's online in your face.
Online in your face. That's what I'm saying. It's on site.
You acting like a dumb bitch.
It's on site.
You can be a man and a woman.
Man or a woman. You act disrespectful. You gonna get what you get. And it ain't no qualms about it. I'm tell you straight up. All right, so now we got to talk about the Epstein list. There's a lot of shit that happened in A lot of shit happened while we was on hiatus. That's why we came back early. I literally wasn't gonna come back to like the middle of February. I normally like to take my total sabbatical, like my mental sabbatical. I like to take that and get totally energized because it's shit going on in the world. We got to get back on. We got to get back at it. So the Epstein list had everybody shook because
they want to know.
They want to know who's associated with this list. And the first thing I thought of was, you understand rich people hang with rich people.
Yeah.
So
Rich
the
people hang with
idea
rich
of
people.
a Jay-Z, a Beyonce, Chris Rock, but Chris Tucker.
Yeah, Chris Tucker.
Being on this list doesn't alarm me. Now, what would alarm me, you don't see any pictures with them with young girls like you see with those political figures like Bill Clinton, the dude from London who's the Prince Charles, President Trump. You see them with these young girls, and they were at the island. And so equated with what is equatable with, you see what I'm saying? It's like, don't just think because they're on that list, they're pedophiles. That's what they were doing. They were like, if they're on that list, we know what they've been doing, and this is about Hollywood, and this is how they live their lives. I'm like, come on now.
Nah,
Come on
like
now.
I've seen Chris Tucker in an interview where he was like, he had just met him when they were in Africa. They were like in Africa doing some type of thing,
Yeah.
you know, a benefit. He said he just met him. He's like, I don't know anything about the island.
Well, they said he had been to the only thing about it is they did a fact check and said he was on the flight and he hasn't been to the island. But I'm saying this, just because you went to the island, I'm pretty sure he does all type of things at that island, have all type of parties and get away. Rich people do exotic shit. We don't understand that. The man had his own island. So if you don't think he has like connections with other sides of it, he has a dark, perverse side.
Yeah.
And he had a business side. People fuck with him for a reason. You know what I'm saying? He knew everybody. It's the reason. Everybody's not a pedophile. Everybody wasn't there for. I hope the whole list ain't no pedophile shit. Because that list was long. I would hope all those people like Jimmy Fallon, I would hope all those people are not pedophile.
I mean,
So I'm going to just base it until you have actual proof. It's just like R. Kelly. We had proof R. Kelly was. Like them say, I need factual. That's a title you don't want. And that's why Jimmy Fallon was so mad at Aaron Rodgers about what he said, because that's a title you don't want in life. Somebody call you a pedophile and you ain't, you got to fight for that shit. Because I'm like, that's
you gotta fight.
You gotta fight.
Because they kill you in jail for that shit.
Man.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's a serious, you can go to jail and for shooting a motherfucker, killing a motherfucker, and they'd be like, okay, he a murderer. Cool.
Just period.
But say you did something to a child,
nah.
they want to bang you up and kill you instantly. Like
Instantly.
it's something that they don't play with. So if you know that a certain title in jail get people a little bit more attention, don't just throw that title around so willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying?
Willy-nilly.
And you see that they got Aaron Rodgers off that show. He didn't even know the Pat McAfee show no more because of what he said about Jimmy Fallon. It's serious, like when you throw that P word out there for real. So I would just say, let's wait till real evidence come out before you start casting those stones at people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they didn't do it or didn't do it. It's like with the Deshaun Watson thing. I was like, wait till factual evidence come out.
You gotta wait.
Wait till you just sit back and wait. Just wait. It will show you what it needs to show you. Seriously.
But I will say I don't know if it was a senator that Dave Chappelle was talking about that's like paralyzed.
Yeah.
And he said, have at it. His name was in there.
How you talking about that one dude? Oh, that's hilarious. But I'm saying this, a lot of people on that list probably are in that pedophilia type of activity. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just like, it's not, but he is an entertainer as well. You know what I'm saying? He was bringing people over to his island, so he lived a double life, basically, right?
He was probably trying to find out. He was trying to fill you out.
He was trying to see who he could.
You get down like this. You
But you don't.
You have a good time.
Y'all be on the we like, it's the dark part and it's the cool part. And he probably had people over for regular parties.
Man.
And he had people for them other parties.
Other parties.
For real, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, when people was like, oh, I can't wait for this list to come out, they just want to cast those stones so bad at everybody who's on the list. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna need some proof. I need some evidence. I need more than just your name on a list or a log that you flew in a plane and went here. Why did he go on the plane? Do y'all know what happened at this time when they went over there? I need the context. Don't just, I ain't about to slander nobody's name like that, because that's serious. Like I said, being called a P word is serious business.
And plus, all these rich folks got lawyers too. So like,
they about to lawyer up.
Like, yeah. So that
lawsuits will be handed out. You keep on japping.
If you think, okay, you're gonna just say this, okay, boom.
You think you got free speech? Yeah, it ain't so free.
They're gonna shut it down.
There's definitely some legalities behind that could shut it down and make you pay a lot of money you ain't got, nigga. I'm telling you right now.
And ain't this nigga dead too?
Yeah, he did, and the nigga still living. Because you know why he living? Because his sidekick is telling so she can get a lighter sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to always, you know what I'm saying, still be there because she's alive and she holds all the secrets.
Yeah.
So,
She's trying to pull everybody into it.
Believe me, she's trying to cut that time. All right, so then we go ahead and get into something that just happened recently this week. So,
What's that?
I was just scrolling around on the internet, and Friday came out. You know, Benny came out. You always check music to come out on Friday or whatever.
Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion had a song come out called Hiss, right? Had everybody up in arms because she's calling out everybody. They say she's calling out Drake. They say she's calling out Nicki Minaj. She's calling out Cardi B. She's calling out a lot of people. The dude she used to be with, you know what I'm saying? She's calling out those are the Lanes, you know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez. Call him out again. She just really, really going at niggas' heads or whatever, right? And so Nicki gets word of it, and not even by the end of the night, Nicki's in the studio on live, and she's going at
night. Man. It was in the morning.
It wasn't in the morning. You're right.
Yeah,
but she stayed at night too, because they was like, she did some. I heard a comedian say that she was on some cocaine or something. It was like, that's how Nicki take. She supposed to be asleep. She do some cocaine. She hop in the studio and get on that live. She gonna talk her shit. But I ain't gonna say they want to do cocaine because I don't know. But anyway, then they started getting mad. You know
who's getting mad?
People was taking sides.
I mean, yeah, they got
you know what I'm saying? So they were saying what they were saying was, even regardless of them having a beef, they were trying to put it on Nicki and say, you're too old to be having a beef because Meg's like 20-something, 23, 25, something like that. Youngin, and Nicki Minaj, of course, I think close to 40 or maybe over 40. But they were saying she's too old to be beefing with her.
Man, you're too old.
I'm just trying to say, how are you too old to stand on disrespect? That's standing on business.
First off, I'm gonna just state the facts. I mean, me personally, I ain't gonna say the facts.
All right.
My personal.
It's your facts, though. Go ahead. Yeah, it's your facts.
Hey, that Meg shit was trash. That shit was garbage. That shit was garbage. And for her to, go at whoever she going at, there should be a response.
There should be a response.
Whoever she's going at, they should respond to it.
I know I would.
Regardless of their age, demographic, money, whatever. If you're talking about somebody, they should go, they can respond. They have the choice.
Yeah, they have the choice.
They at least have the choice. They at least have the choice. Nicki has the choice to respond back, regardless of her age. But
yeah, I just think though, I'll just separate it, especially in hip hop. Hip hop is a competitive sport, a competitive game, a competitive genre.
Man,
you have a number one spot. You call yourself the king or the queen. It's somebody who wants that spot. And they say something about you and they disrespect your accomplishments. They disrespect you as a person. It is your job to respond back.
Melly Mel put out a diss track to Eminem last year.
And that was that.
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah.
That was
But I'm just saying,
straight trash ball.
He's damn near 70.
He might be 100.
You know what I'm saying? But he felt a certain way.
He said
he gave it. Man, we got Hall & Oates having to Hall & Oates have restraining orders against each other. It's not just rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with somebody,
they're standing on business.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Standing on business. Let it be known.
Y'all move on. It don't matter what age you are.
Yeah, and I look at it like this: if you take it outside the realms of rap, if you were a grown person, somebody came up and talked about your child, talked about your mother, talked about anybody you hold dear, and talked about you, what would you do in front of the face? And they said it to you. What would you do? Are you too grown to respond? So you just walk away while this person is just totally disrespecting you? Would you just let them disrespect you?
I know I look like Jesus right now.
The Book of Carter over here, the Book of Clarence over here.
But I'm not him.
Yeah, so
you walk up and you say something stupid to me.
You're going to get handled.
You're going to find out.
You're going to find out it ain't sweet.
And
that's what it should be. It's like when people don't fuck with people, like, hey, man, don't come over here with that mess because I'm going to give you what you want. If that's what you
fuck around, find out.
That is the definition of fuck around and find out.
And
that's what it's finding out. Like Nicki is going to say shit back. Like, man, this battle was nowhere near over, and other people are going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to take sides.
I'm going to say this too. Meg, you're not on the level.
You're not on the level. You're not on the level.
You don't have you don't have the mixtape game as a Nicki.
Yeah.
You don't have the single game.
The resume
as a Cardi.
The resume.
You don't have the single game as a Cardi. It's some other young ladies that then came behind you and passed you.
They're clicking on them heels.
Glorilla has passed you.
I don't know. Glorilla passed.
No, Glorilla got more good songs.
But she ain't got more sales and not known because Nicki don't.
She might have a couple years.
I would just say, as far as career, Glorilla not past Meg. Meg's on fucking Planet Fitness. She's on the Super Bowl.
Okay,
Meg,
she
I'm just saying, as a name. You know what I'm saying?
She done transition to other things to get,
Well, that's what we're looking at as far as your career, and we looking at career, but her career is not Nicki.
Music. I'm going by music.
Okay, songs, you go by song.
Music. Meg, you don't. I mean.
I think she got bigger hits though, because that fucking song Savage and all that shit.
No,
it played on
Savage
all the time.
only got hot because of Beyonce.
But it got hot though. That's what I'm saying though. That's her song.
She don't have nothing. All she got is collabs that are hits.
I won't say Glorilla. I would say Lotto before Glorilla.
Glorilla had a For Real 22 anthem.
But Savage was an anthem
by
for
herself.
women too. Savage was everywhere. Yeah, it was. That
was an anthem of 22.
It was an anthem, but Savage was everywhere, and it lasted like 2 years. Because and they had a remix
I don't hear
to it
now.
I'm glad I don't hear that shit.
I still hear.
I'm glad.
I disagree with that one, but I do see your point of what you're saying though, is that you gotta fall in line. You were not at the level of the person you're trying to take shots at. That's what I would say. We'll agree to disagree about who's better, Glorilla or her, but I'm just saying you're not on Nicki's level, and that was the main thing. And it's just like with Eminem. People mad. They say, well, okay, then they want to correlate. Well, if Nicki's too old to be beefing, what about Eminem? For one, M and Benzino have had
20 years
for the longest.
This is 20-year beef.
If you know the hip hop,
this is 20-year beef.
He was chilling. Benzino had a problem with his camp. Said something about M. M couldn't wait to hit him up. I try to tell M beef with everybody. Like I don't understand why people say, oh, he only picked white boys and boy band groups and a little pop girls. No. M beef with everybody. If you say Haley, or you say something about him in an interview, he hears it all. And Benzino was saying something about him and Coley Ray. I think it was like either he was do a feature, it was something. But he said something slick. I'm just telling you, M hears everything people say, and he can't wait to get in that studio and put pen to paper and demolish somebody. And it was so jokingly funny that this, lyrically though, M is where he's at. Like it's so playful, but it's also lyrical.
I'm gonna say this.
Very lyrical.
M, stop beating up Benzino. Lay off this dude. You've been kicking his ass for like 20 years, man.
I mean, kicking his ass.
It's like lunch meat.
He lunch meat. But I feel him. You keep opening your dick sucker, you're gonna get what you get. Simple as that. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, especially when you got bad press.
Hey, I didn't even he say getting caught in weirdo hotels.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't say exactly what he was doing, but he showed up, gave references. Yeah. Because Benzino had a situation.
At a weird hotel.
If you got situations in your closet, stop talking about people.
And his footage.
Get the fuck off of social media and these podcasts when you know people know your skeletons and it's more to talk about, and they're going to bring that shit up, whether it be rap beef, whether it be another podcast. Y'all need to stop talking. Lay low. Shut the fuck up and lay low and chill. Only talk about what you got going on. Don't be talking about nobody else, because I guarantee you, people ain't forgot what you did and what was said, and what was, what you was accused of. So,
and as long as you got breath in your lungs, talk shit.
Yeah, stand on business. So like I said before, the key word that's standing on business. That way that is said, that just means anything that come to you, you handle it. However you want to handle it. And choose to handle it. And I am the person who will tell you right now, once you jump in that ring, you can't get mad how that person swings. If they give you a low punch, hit you in your nuts, hit you in your pussy, whatever it may be, That's how it is. It's a fight now. So now, whatever I choose to do to you because you chose to go this route, you can't get mad how I respond.
Yeah, don't.
Nothing's off limits. I hate when people say, "Oh, why they say that and why you bring that up?" Nothing is off limits when it's on. You got to understand who you fucking with. Seriously. Okay. So now we just got to get to a little bit of sports and entertainment.
Yeah.
What has went down since? Okay, we can talk about what's going down today.
We do NFL or
we go NFL real quick.
Nah, it's about to
go down. We got 2 black quarterbacks. You know, we got Pat Mahomes. We got Lamar Jackson. The Ravens versus the Chiefs going at it.
Yeah.
I personally want to see Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this. I'm tired of the Chiefs, but they are the luckiest team. They are the luckiest team.
They have a GOAT. I won't call him the GOAT, Chad.
Now, Mahomes is a great player, but they just be having just the luckiest shit go their way.
They do have their way. But I mean, I guess that's when you're winning team, that's what happens.
But I will say at this moment, I think the Ravens are a better team.
They are the better team. They are the better team.
The better team. So,
but you got to go out there and execute. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Any given Sunday, on paper, through the season, the Ravens are the better team. Easily. Better defense, better offense. But we have seen Patty Mahomes.
No, he make things happen.
He makes shit happen. And he changed the complexity of what should happen, don't happen. So, for example, you asked the Bills. Bills Mafia swore they were going to be in this position right now. They had it at their house. It was cold. They had everything they wanted. They always said the Chiefs win on, in Kansas City. And we always got to travel to Kansas City. You had it at your house, and Pat Mahomes played his best game he done played all season. And the Chiefs played their best game all season.
Man.
So, hey, like I said, I'm rooting for Lamar Jackson, but I wouldn't be mad if the Chiefs, if Pat Mahomes went back to the Super Bowl. He's another black quarterback as well. And then you got on the other side, you got
49ers. The 49ers.
Lions and 49ers.
Lions and 49ers. You got so many people believing in the 49ers. I can see the Lions win this game.
I can just see the Lions win the game because they're a good team.
No, they're a good team.
Like, they literally have held running backs to 70 yards. And we already know the 49ers is McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? So if they can stop McCaffrey, they had a great chance. And I don't know if Debo's playing today. He was questionable, you know what I'm saying? So if he plays, you got a great game. If he doesn't play, I think Brock Purdy's weaknesses are going to glare a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because he won't have a key weapon. And I think the defense of the Detroit Lions, if they come to play the way they know how to play, and Jared Goff does what he needs to do, we might see the Ravens and the Lions. And that's a totally different Super Bowl. Like, that is an exciting, intriguing Super Bowl because it's new. Nobody will know what to expect. I don't think they even played each other in the whole season. So you got 2 fresh new teams who don't know shit about each other. And it's going to be the first time they collide.
When have the Lions been in the playoffs?
When have the Lions been in the Super Bowl? Goddammit. They've been in the playoffs, but it was like 20 plus, 20, 30 years. But when have they been in the Super Bowl? I don't even seen the Lions ever in the Super Bowl. The Ravens, the Chiefs have been in the Super Bowl.
I think they might have got beat by Washington.
I ain't never seen the Lions in the Super Bowl.
NFC
even when they had Megatron and
I'm talking about Barry Sanders. I think they might have got to NFC Championship with Barry Sanders.
But not a Super Bowl, though.
No, not a Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. So they've been on a playoff run. They've got playoff wins, but I've never seen the Detroit Lions.
Never.
And then just imagine if the Detroit Lions... I always see them on
Thanksgiving, though, goddamn.
All those famous people from Detroit, if they could get on and get to the Super Bowl, boy, you got Big Sean. There's a lot of people from Detroit, you know what I'm saying, that rep Detroit.
The Fab Five, you got Weber, Jalen Rose.
Fab Five, you know what I'm saying, the Michigans. It's a lot of people that will be behind that. So I think it's going to be a good situation. And then we got basketball.
Basketball. They playing basketball.
I mean, we about to get ready for the All-Star, which is in our hometown. Naptown. We got the All-Star game, so we getting geeked up for that. Hopefully the weather lets us be great. we done went through super cold weather, so hopefully in February.
If we can maintain these 40s, it's going to be a good
we
time.
can maintain these 40s.
We got to maintain these 40s.
We get back to them zeros, them Antarctic
but it's still going to be a good time. It's still going to be a good time.
So, we'll have everybody in our city, you know what I'm saying, for a week or so.
But yeah, we got to talk about Pacers, Siakam.
Yeah, Pacers.
The trade to get Siakam, and their play and style, and their the The Pacers just got 2 great wins back to back.
They sure did.
They sure did.
Philly and Phoenix. And Phoenix was like the hottest team.
Hottest team, 7 wins straight.
And you're still missing your best player, your all-star player.
Halliburton, their battery. I call them the battery of the car. Like,
so I'm hyped up for my Pacers, man. I'm hyped up. I think with the Siakam trade, you got somebody that can help out Halliburton when they try to double team. They try to press because that's what they started doing lately. You know, they trying to press, get on him early.
Yeah.
And we couldn't just run the ball. Now you got somebody that can
bring the ball up. Yeah, you got
playmaker,
versatility. That's what it is. Siakam brings versatility to the team. He basically is like a point forward. He can dribble the ball up. He can post up. He can shoot the mid-range. He can shoot threes. He can defend at a high level. He's a problem. But
also, too, with the Pacers, man, these youngins is coming
These youngins, they running good. I love the Pacers style of basketball.
Man.
Like, they're saying this, we might not be the best defensive team, but I guarantee what we are. We're the best offensive team. They're number 1 in the NBA because they're running it up. And that talent, like, it gives definition. What's a Pacer? It's a race car. So, hey, we running it up. You come to Naptown, you better be put on them gym shoes, better lace them up.
That's why I say the Pacers are a scary matchup.
Very scary.
Especially for the Bucks and Philly. Y'all don't want to see the Pacers in the playoffs.
Yeah. I think the only thing about it is in the playoff, the game does slow down. And that's the only thing.
But if you playing
I haven't seen really fast-paced people keep it fast-paced. Like,
Golden State and Denver did this.
Well, Golden State is different. Denver
just did it. Denver plays in
and that's a whole other different team. I'm just saying, when you have, perfect example, the way you would stop the fast break on defense, when you have a fast-breaking team, you have to have rebounding and you have to stop the point guard. And that's what they will focus on. I'm just saying, the game plan changes when you got to battle a team out of 7 games.
Executing it.
Okay, so when normally that's what I'm saying. Most teams don't play the exact same way they play in the regular season in the playoffs, unless you got superstars on your team. So we'll see. I hope they do play that way, but I've seen a lot of people who only play one style and win and get to the playoffs, and then that defense set up like, okay, we're going to trap Halliburton. Y'all going to make somebody else better. And to me, he's the engine. He keeps it going. He's going to have to be Halliburton, the superstar, you know what I'm saying, that he's supposed to be. And the all-star, he has to be there for the Pacers to make any type of run in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
What else we got? Oh, we got the firing of Adrian Griffin.
Yeah, that's wild.
I said it. I think I said on this podcast before. I literally said he is not the coach for the bus because I feel like it is a certain coach that you have to be for superstars. They have to buy into what you're selling. Period. If you look at, that's what makes Phil Jackson, Popovich, these type of coaches so great, because look who they had to basically bring these different mentalities and personalities together to formulate one team idea. Phil Jackson, Kobe, and Shaq. They was at odds with each other. Everybody knew it. Outside of, and rest in peace, Kobe, you know what I'm saying? His passing, just happened yesterday, So rest in peace to the Mamba always, nothing but love. But Kobe and Shaq had beef. Everybody knew it outside of basketball, but you couldn't tell on that court.
No.
Because guess what Phil said?
Still won.
Phil said, I don't give a fuck what y'all got going on outside of here, but on this court, it's about the Lakers. It's about the Lakers winning. Spurs had different personalities. Yeah. It came out because Tony Parker didn't like Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? Even in that mix.
Man,
but on the court,
still won a chip.
But they still won a shit. They won a chip. So you have to have a coach who can command the respect of the players, for one.
Facts.
Have them buy into what he's selling.
Yeah.
And be able to have balls to sit. I knew when Giannis checked himself back in the game on national TV, I said they're gonna fire him. And they was terrible on defense. They were like the 28th in defense. And I get it. Drew Holiday.
Yeah, you don't
trade Drew Holiday for Dame Lillard. That's a total drop off in defense. But you shouldn't go from 1 to 3, which they've been like the last couple of years in defense, to 28. That's damn near bottom.
Facts.
They're not buying into your, you know what I'm saying, your philosophies and your ideologies. And that's why them people got rid of it. It sucks because he waited so long to get a head coaching job.
Yeah.
But you took the wrong head coaching job. And that's why I said you should have worked your way up with these bottom teams and, find a way to get to players and talk to players. And then you say, oh, when that job opens up, I'm going to go for that.
Now, it was messed up for him, period, because he got the job and then like a week or two later, Nick Nurse got fired. And
well,
there were people who were like, damn, like,
well, actually, that was wrong. I actually heard that Nick Nurse was one of the 3 candidates, and Giannis said on the interview, they was talking about this on NBA Today, Nick Nurse could have been their coach.
Okay.
And Nick Nurse, Adrian Griffin, and somebody else, right? They had 3. They said Giannis was there with a notepad and everything. Giannis gave them the heads up to go ahead and pick Adrian Griffin.
Oh, well,
or they was going to go with Nick Nurse. So Giannis is starting to be I'm going to get on Giannis too. Giannis is starting to be a prima donna like we know who LeBron James. I will say this. If you are a coach and you go to a team with a superstar, when I say superstar, I'm talking about top 3 in the league. A person who moved the needle, you know what I'm saying, who they bow down to. That's you see Giannis got his brother on the team, and his brother don't do shit.
His brothers on the
team. You know what I'm saying? Like, his brother is only on the team because of Giannis. So there you go. That's cool.
But I'm going to say this. I'm just so happy that Giannis has the Pacers on his mind. He thinks about the Pacers when he eats. He thinks about the Pacers.
We'll see. Like, they can prove all that in the playoffs.
He thinks about the Pacers when he has sex.
He did say that too. When you get freaky, that's what he said. When you get freaky,
I think about the Pacers.
But the thing is, like I said before, the playoffs is the bearing and shows the truth. I don't care about the regular season. People can beat your ass 3. I'm just saying, people can whip your ass 3 times in a row. But if you get beat in that series, what do we remember? You got beat in the playoffs. The regular season don't even matter. But I'm just saying, Giannis is going to start getting looked at like LeBron gets looked at for me, because David Black for the Cavaliers was a winning coach. The Cavaliers were number 1. I'm going to just paint this picture. They come off a finals loss to the Spurs. The next year, they are literally number 1 in the Eastern Conference. He tells LeBron James, I want you to come off the ball more, and I want you to play in the post. He told LeBron James that. LeBron James was working behind the scenes to get this man fired. And they did fire him.
Yeah, they did.
Not without he didn't have a losing record. He just come from the finals, and they fired that man. If you don't think superstars got pulled, Giannis and LeBron James are 2 examples of pull for a team.
Magic and Jordan have done the same thing too.
They ain't got no coach fired.
Yeah, they have.
Magic got a coach fired, but it wasn't of that caliber. Like, they were losing. If you watch that times, they were losing. That dude, whatever his name is, I forget the name, the guy who was their coach, that Magic got fired because he was telling Magic to change his game up, and it wasn't about Magic, because Magic was the Magic show. And he didn't want Magic to be the only person. He had a system.